Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Aníbal de Marco from the SMET Balestra. Thanks for inviting me in this in this session, the general processing. I will talk in this time about last improvement in seed preparation plant. Let me share with you the presentation. Well, this is part of our technology, all the preparation equipment. In this case, I will talk a little bit on soya and rapeseed as well, for both. This is all our portfolio in the preparation plant. You can see all these are the different sections where is split the preparation plant. So these are the three type of main seeds, soya, rape, and sunflower, and in different sections even there are different alternatives, like dehulling, cracking and dehulling. In example, for soya, there is warm and hot dehulling, so it is different possibilities, and all those things are standardized on our case. We have many of the preparation equipment on our own, and I will show you this time some of those proprietary equipment, but as well we are working with the main machine suppliers like Buehler, French, CPM for flakers, crackers, or some other things. But I will show some of the sections, few of them that are including some of our special equipment in the cleaning and weighing. We can highlight the magnet, the impact aspirator in this case. This is the section where it's the purpose is to give a constant and clean seed flow to feed the prep plant, whatever it is. In this case, soya or rape is more or less the same. Some different parameters in each, but similar general setup. Okay, so one of the important points, as we shown before, it is the magnet, which will prevent to have any ferrous materials passing through to the entire preparation with all the, among other things, safety issues, but not really problem in the equipment that will receive any of these possible materials, ferrous material. And we have we call this parallel cascade magnetic separator, where one of the cascade is working, meanwhile the other one is discharging the metals or cleaning all the materials that were catch into that leg. Because for that purpose there is a flap that is moving one side or the other to blind one of the discharge leg. Will be completely blind to avoid any material passing on that at that time. Basically, is the maximum separation effect with double pass over the magnetic plates In every cascade there is two parts with a magnet, so it is the same material passing in front of two magnetic plates. It's automatically can change over for cleaning operation without process flow interruption. So it's a constant feeding, but is working in the two possible ways. It is a very powerful magnetic material, so it's catching even small particles of materials. It is a full self-cleaning. As you can see over there, there is a lot of pistons with the chance to sweep from one leg to the other, from one cascade to the other, the material, but also to open every of the magnetic plates to discharge the material which was cooked into that plate. Also, it's a dust tight casing construction, reinforced carbon steel folded plates, which also it's optional in stainless steel, which is possible to be done in stainless steel for a special material or for much lower even maintenance work. It's reversible wearing resistant protection on the parts with which are in contact with the material, which you know, as it is said, naturally it is a lot of wearing, so it is very important to have a resistant material, but as at the same time it is necessary to be replaced time to time the wearing plate. And also is an easy access removable cover for inspection and maintenance. As well, there are some in some of the parts of the equipment, it is some side glasses to see inside of the equipment how it's working, or if there is any potential obstruction into the equipment. Here we can see the main dimensions, but I would point it out as the more important, the height of the magnet, which is no more than 1.5 meter, 1 meter 400 millimeters, which is possible. It's easy to replace any of the existing rotating plates or any other. Here you can see the side glasses I mentioned for easy inspection, and all the capacities up to 7,000 tons per day material in the case of soya, but sunflower a little bit less, well, half, because of the density naturally, but 6,000 tons in the case of rapeseed. For the most of plant with one of this model, with one simple machine of this model is enough. Okay, by moving to the impact aspirator, tubular type. This is existing equipment in the market, but this it's a little bit different with some improvement into the design. It's one piece of equipment that is used in the pre-cleaning section, as we are talking right now, but also it's used for many other sections. Typically is the feeder in the center feeder with an air inlet but two air outlets, so it's absolutely symmetrical in the air flow with the big inspection doors for easy maintenance eventually, and maintenance door inspection to being able to clean up if some material came in, if something didn't work in the pre-cleaning, in the screener, something wrong there, but also maintenance doors to being able to change some of the tubes in case it is required for due to wearing. This is how it looks inside with a contact current flow. The seat goes down, as can be seen in the green arrows from the center all the time. It's bumping all the tubes up to the bottom. Meanwhile, the air goes upwards until the top part, which is also divided in two. So it's absolutely symmetric all the way of the seat, but also of the air, to gives the more important reason, that which is the separation. This is computational sorry, fluid dynamics demonstration and how it works. This equipment inside, as you can see, all the tubes with the with some eccentric figures in the angles on the walls to make a better distribution. And you can see here all the blue parts, which are the lighters part that are being removing. Meanwhile, the heaviest part are going down. Okay, so this is existing equipment in the market, but a little bit upgrade. About seat conditioning, which is the more important equipment, piece of equipment in the conditioning section. This is the vertical seat conditioner, or as we call the plug flow seat conditioner, which is a tube, basically oval tubes, modules, which steam inside, which will gives the process of drying and heating to the incoming seat from the storage. Basically, the main difference in our case, and the newest part, is the discharge. Is what we call pendulum discharge. We will see in some next slides some details of that. Also, process upgrade. It is an air moisture control of the air outlet, the stream air outlet from the conditioner, but as well some air preheating, some steam savings in an air preheater using condensate of the same equipment. As you know, this is the tubular modules, oval tubes with all the inlet outlet modules of air. You can see the modules of air inlet outlet with an excellent air distribution all across the width of the equipment. As we mentioned before, this is the pendulum discharge. This is how it looks like outside, without the cover naturally. But this is basically how it's the working. Once again, the computational fluid dynamics. This is how is the behavior inside. There is in the middle of the hopper, there is a vertical plate that will make the distribution of the material going on one side or to the other. Naturally, it can be regulate the flow rate, the outlet flow rate, with a speed of the motor with a frequency variator, if necessary. However, it is a constant flow as much as possible, so the feed of the entire preparation will be fixed from the very beginning of the preparation. But also you can see that here it's very tough, very robust discharge, so it's very difficult to be blocked. Also another animation from outside, a little bit half from outside, but the other half from inside. So it's easy to see that how it works, and is very robust. From the point of view of process, the seat conditioner have some air recirculation at the outlet. This is the warm air preheated, heated in the air preheater that typically has 3 inlets but 2 outlets of humid air with some hot recirculated air to minimize any condensation of product into the outlet part. So by measuring the moisture, the relative moisture at the outlet, we can modify the temperature of some air, some auxiliary air feeding all the ducts outcoming from the equipment. So it's all the time with clean ducts. These are how it looks like from outside, and in some cases where there is some heat to be recovered with some water loop, it's possible to preheat within these plate modules on the top. It's possible to preheat the material with a lot of saving typically. This is how it looks like, the plate blanks, with a special design of the plate where the seat will goes outside and the water inside. It's not possible to be used with the tubes in this case because the heat, it's not well transmitted in that case. Even we have some applications in soya, in example, or rapeseed as well, where we are taking the heat from meal drying, that it will be given at the end at the soya incoming, a preheating, where the savings can it be up to 26 kilos per ton. So it's a big saving in this case. Going to specifically cake, to the rape, the cooking section and pressing, we will show specifically. This is our flow sheet for pressing, but the interesting point that we want to mention, like some news in the market, it is our press, the Rosdown, our sister company, the Sterling 900. So we have now an equipment to process in a single unit of 900 tons per day sunflower or rapeseed. Mechanically, it reduced the maintenance due to the drainage cage to be full open by 2 halves, completely horizontal, so it's much easier to make any maintenance of the machine in that position. Also reduce the maintenance time by multiple camping bolts, where one single man can be make all the replacement of all the connections of the cages. Also, it is improve the machine reliability by separate mechanically the drive, motors, shear box, and machine. So you can see that it's completely separate. So it is much less maintenance required if exists any exit of steam that time to time happen. Also ensures clean foots removal with a sloped oil discharge and integral foot screw, as can be seen in this picture, but also ensure downstream solvent extraction cake percolation rate by crisping the cake immediately upon exit of the screw press. So it's this equipment which we call cake crisper, which is our other also upgrades in this operation, in this process, where I'm not so sure if can be seen, but this is the press that discharge instead of in a conveyor, in a cake conveyor, directly sobre cake crisper, what we call cake crisper. So it is immediately structuring of the cakes and makes it's countercurrent cooler with some air being aspirating from the top of the press, so it is immediately cool down and make a much more solid the cake, which is very fragile when exiting the screw press and subject to disintegrate into fines. By gentle handling of the cake under moderate aspiration, in the first minute after the discharge of the press, the cake protein structure becomes crisped and provides a durable cake ready for conveying to extraction. These are the main features of this system. So it's fully integrated with the press to eliminate intermediate conveyance, countercurrent aspiration, airflow from the cake crisper up through press discharge to immediately remove surface and minimize airflow. And because of the temperature, it's not required to be so low to be transported to the extraction plant. We use much less air, 3 to 4 times less compared to traditional cake coolers, which make also much less odors, less downstream treatment compared to the traditional cookers. So this is another view with the discharge screws that you can see completely different pass and volume in every pitch of the discharge screw. So this gives the possibility to gives piston flow discharging, so makes with the ambient air coming from the bottom fully countercurrent to the discharge of the press and the hot vapor outlet, so the air pass all through the material or through the cakes discharging from the press. So this is a very interesting equipment to minimize the potential problems with powder in the extractor. So this is all in these presentations. Thank you very much for your time. Here you have my email address, so you can send any questions or any comments to this email. Thank you very much for your time and attention.